Hey there, it's Tank Girl, and today I'd like to unbox the Motorola Droid 2. This is a successor to the very awesome Droid, and there's a few differences compared to that original Droid, and also a few differences compared to the Droid X, which is currently the other Motorola phone on sale from Verizon. Motorola Android phone, that is. So let's just go ahead and open this up. And here it is, the Droid 2. So I will give you a quick tour in a minute, but let's go through what's in the box. So beyond this flap here, you have standard Motorola USB charger. As you can see here, looks like the Droid X charger. Nothing new here, really. The USB plug right there, and there's a data cable in the box, micro USB of course, and that's also used with the charger. Can't really see it here, but standard USB cable. And then you have some manuals. So it's a very typical Verizon. There is very little in the box. There's a getting started manual, and a same in Spanish, important customer information, and the usual disclaimer for radio frequency and stuff, and here the warranty and safety information. So let's have a look at the phone itself. So as you notice right away, this is not a trick. This is not because of the light reflecting on it. It is a slight tinge of blue with a kind of chromy bezel. So the original was kind of more of a smoked, almost a black finish here. And the same soft touch, but black, not this kind of blue. You can really tell the difference here where the camera is. And of course, it has a slide-out QWERTY keyboard, which is one of the things that makes this one of the preferred Android phones out there. At least the original was. So let me give you a tour of the outside, starting here from the left side. So you've got nothing till you hit the USB port, and then nothing again. At the bottom here, you have the microphone. And on the right side here, you have the camera button. This is double detent, so if you press on it a little bit, it focuses, and you press on it more, it actually takes the picture. And then as we continue along the edge here, there's the volume up and down buttons. And here on the top edge, you have the power button and the headphone jack, which is more recessed than the original Droid on the Droid 2. And that brings us back to the top. So on the front here you have the speaker, probably some sensors. I will remove this sticker later. I want to take some pictures with it on first, but I will remove it and do a power up video. At the bottom here you have the keys: menu, home, back, and search. These are the standard Android keys, but they've been rearranged. The order is different than the original Droid. I unfortunately don't have an original Droid to show you, but this is because the original Droid runs straight up Android, no shell. This is running a very lightweight version of Motorola Blur, which is very similar to the shell used on the Droid X. This is, however, running FroYo, which is Android 2.2, instead of running Eclair, which is Android 2.1 on the Droid X. Also, another difference you'll notice right away is this silver area here. The original Droid kind of ended there, and you'd see this bottom half when it was closed, and the microphone was on the top here, the bottom half. So they've changed that, and I don't know if I like that nearly as much. Let's have a quick look at the keyboard. So here it is, and it's much more domed than the original. Let's see if you can see that or not here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot more domey, which is good. Feels pretty nice. Still very short key travel though. I think some other keyboards, like maybe the MyTouch 3G Slide and the Epic 4G, probably feel better. So there you have it for the keyboard. And then since I have this open on the back here, it's basically pretty much the same behind the slide. And then the camera is also the same as the original Droid. It's a 5 megapixel autofocus. It does 480p video recording, which isn't HD, but at least it's widescreen. Dual LED flash, and the same battery cover and speaker design down here behind this grill. The grill was a bronze color in the original Droid, and it's silver now. And underneath this door here is the battery, which looks like it's exactly the same battery as before, BP6X. And I think somewhere, if I remove this, yeah, right here, you can see the micro SD card slot. Comes with an 8 gigabyte card installed. See if I can remove the battery without showing any of the serial numbers. So you can see the little logo here for the micro SD card insertion, battery contacts, sticker, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is the Droid 2, and it's really just pretty much an evolution of the original Droid. Oh, there we go. It's a little harder to do without seeing my hands directly. So, same size screen, 3.7 inches, 854, is it 854? Yeah, 854 by 480. It's not OLED, it's active matrix TFT. None of that has changed. So, what has changed? Well, as I mentioned before, the software is different, the key layout is different. But the big difference is the processor is the same performance as the Droid X, and that's quite a bit snappier than the original Droid, in theory. And then the other big difference is the keyboard, as I pointed out, and some of those cosmetic details I pointed out. The camera is the same, screen's the same, overall layout and design are the same. So let's put this next to some existing Verizon phones. Here's the Droid Incredible, which came out in April. Same size screen, this is using an OLED display. The resolution on this is 800 by 480. So as you can see, pretty much the same size. Thickness is not that much thicker, the Droid, really, when you look at it. The Incredible is not a very thick phone by any means, but you don't see a huge difference here. Then let's compare it. Let's give you a look of the back there. You can see the difference. And now let's compare it with the big brother, the Droid X. As you can see, there's a massive difference here. I mean, the Droid X is a huge device. The screen is 4.3 inches. And then, of course, there's no keyboard on it. But thickness-wise, as you can see, the Droid 2 is not that much thicker, really, ultimately. And on the back looks very similar industrial design with same soft touch finish, but this is the same color as the original Droid, whereas you can see the bluish tint here very clearly in the video. Yeah, so I'm going to give you more coverage soon. Specifically, I'm going to do a first power on, whether of this in a few minutes. I want to take a few pictures with the stickers on for my blog's pictures for the unboxing, and I'll be back with another video. Oh yeah, I wanted to quickly compare this to the iPhone. So this is the iPhone 4, so you get a feel for the size and thickness, and this is where you can start seeing that this is a thick phone because of the keyboard, but you know, not bad for a keyboard phone. And here's the back. Alright, so I'm Tankerl. This is for my blog Tankerl Mobile, tnkjrl.wordpress.com. Stay tuned for more on the Droid 2. I will have a first power on video up shortly. Alright, cheers.